Jumbo! That means hello in Swahili, in case you were wondering. Hi, my name is Caitlin and I'm 16 years old.
I'm Erin, I'm 14.
And this summer, our cousin John and his girlfriend Jess took us to Tanzania to climb Kilimanjaro via the Lemosho route. It took us 7 days, 6 days to get up and 1 day to come back down.
Yeah.
And it was one of the best trips I've been on for sure.
Probably the best trip I've ever been on.
So yeah, I hope you enjoy our video. My editing skills are really, really good. So yeah, I hope you enjoy our video. We just left the Lemosho gate and now we're starting our climb up Kilimanjaro. We're in the rainforest right now. So we already made it to camp. It's been like 2 hours. So one of our perks that we purchased was a toilet tent. And there's hand sanitizer and there's a flush that you just pump. And basically it's way nicer than going to a hole in the ground. Not that I mind, but I really hate digging holes. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the toilet tent. It's great. There's a monkey that just wandered into camp. Okay, so it's day 2. We are leaving the big tree camp at 8:42. Hopefully we're going to get to Shira 2 today.
That's such a burn. Everybody else is like, you know that camp that you're getting kicked out with everyone.
These are all the people still climbing up on the little path there. Yep. Gonna keep on going. So there's Kilimanjaro up there. Hopefully we'll be there in a few days. We'll see. I think we'll be fine. Okay, so here we are at Shira 1 camp. We're stopping here for lunch. I guess it's a lot of people just do it for 1 day, but we are going to Shira 2 today. John was the first one here, but Erin and I were second and third, and there were no other people here yet, so, you know, good for us, I feel like. Yeah, we're gonna eat lunch and then go to Shira 2, and then we'll be a day ahead. We did make it to Shira 2 camp today. We went from the big tree to Shira 1 to Shira 2, which most people do in 2 days, so I'd say we're in beast mode. I think that's pretty good. Over there, you can see we're kind of above the clouds. Got some mountains over there that we kind of passed, and then there's Gilly. So I guess I'll be at the top sometime soon, maybe a couple days. But yeah, not feeling too bad. No headache. We'll see if that stays that way. Yep. Okay. Made it to Shira 2. Goodbye. My hands are lovely and clean. Beautiful. We're at Lava Tower Camp right now. We are about to go back down to Barranco Camp, down to an altitude that's actually lower than we slept yesterday, and then the next day we'll climb the wall. But for now, we're here. There's the tower. So now we're at the Barranco campsite. It took us like 2 hours to get down from Lava Tower, so not too bad. And there's our stuff right there. My tent, John's and Jess's tent, toilet tent. It's really great. Yeah, so we're gonna chill out and acclimatize some more because this is even lower than when we slept yesterday. And then we're gonna go up the wall tomorrow. Ooh. Not feeling too bad, probably looking rough.
Kilimanjaro, 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 limamre fusana. Kilimanjaro.
So there's the wall we're about to climb. See some little people up there. All right. We climbed the wall, yay! Now we have a great view.
Wait,
We're even closer.
if I'm a monkey and a hurricane Erin, does that mean I'm a monkey hurricane Erin?
Instead of Sharknado?
When was that Sharknado?
No, monkey hurricane is like a Sharknado.
Yeah, only it's with monkeys.
So after Barranco Wall, we went all the way down this valley. We were able to see some little people on there. Steep downwards, and then we came all the way back up the same valley. And now we're at Karanga Camp. Go see the sign. But yeah, it's been a long 3 hours already. We might keep going. Did you spill, Erin?
Did you spill, Caitlin?
Is that a yes or a no?
I asked you first.
I asked you first.
Did you spill your calamari, Caitlin?
That's the end of this video. Okay, so now we're at the Barafu camp. It took us like 2 hours but yeah, my leg's kind of tired now, but we made it here. I think we're gonna go a bit further over the rock scrambles so that our summit day is a little bit shorter and easier. And that'll be good. But for now, we're here, and it's pretty high, and the mountain is like right there. So summit day is tomorrow, and I'm excited. Okay, that's it. Alright, so we're at high camp now. It took us like 2 hours to get to Barafu camp and like 40 minutes up the rock scramble to get here. Yeah, we're up pretty high. The summit is right there. We just go up that little path right there, and then we get to Victoria Peak, and then we go to Uhuru Peak, which means freedom. Yeah, it's gonna be great. I feel like I'm in a plane because all the clouds are below me and it looks like I'm cruising at 30,000 feet. So that's also pretty cool. I made it all the way up here and that's pretty awesome. Kudos to everyone else who did that too. But I guess I still have to summit. So hopefully that happens. If not, we have a buffer day. So hopefully I will see the peak tomorrow. I'll be at the peak tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah. Go us. So at 1 a.m. our guides woke us up, got us out of our tents, we got our layers on and all of our stuff together, and we had some tea and some cookies with a little bit of energy before we left to go up the mountain. We left camp at around 2:20 in the dark with our headlamps on, and because it was really cold, my water pack froze within the first hour-ish, which wasn't my favorite. But the good thing about it being dark, and even though it was cold, was that we were all wearing headlamps, and it makes this effect thing they call the caterpillar because of the switchbacks and all the groups wearing headlamps going up. It looks like a caterpillar winding up the mountain. And also in the dark, we could see all of these amazing stars because there's not much light pollution, and we could see the moon, and we could see the city lights down below. And it was really beautiful going up the mountain, even though it seemed like a long, cold time trudging up the mountain over some ice and over some rocks. But we finally made it to Stella Point, maybe 3.5 hours in, and I was so glad we made it to that benchmark. Put on another down jacket because I was getting really cold, and we started making the trudge to the final point, Uhuru Peak. And even though I felt like it was going to be a super long way there, the time passed really quickly because it was our home stretch. It took us like 40-ish minutes, maybe, I think, to get there. It might have taken us a little bit longer than usual because there were 30 to 50 mile per hour winds up there, kind of knocking us over, literally. And we had to stick our hiking poles in the ground and just kind of hunker down for a bit sometimes. But eventually we trudged up to the sign, and we had to kind of shove our way through a big crowd of people to get to the sign and take our picture. But we finally did. There's this dumb guy in the random corner of our picture, and I'm mad that he's there, but I guess I just cut him out in the pictures and it's fine. But even though that guy was annoying, the views up there were so beautiful, and the sun was rising as we came up there, and every picture looks like it belongs in a National Geographic magazine or some big traveling magazine. Every picture I have is amazing. Every view that we saw was gorgeous. And I really wish we'd been up there longer, but it was cold and windy, and they wanted to get us back down to keep us safe, even though I could have stayed up there probably for hours if it wasn't as cold or as windy. So we started coming back down, and because the sun rose, it was warmer, and I was so happy it was warmer. I had to keep my fingers moving so they wouldn't get too tingly because it was so cold. But eventually we made our way back down the mountain. We got to this big patch of scree, which is kind of the end point of it, and I just linked arms with one of our porters slash guides and like ran skied down the mountain, and it was much faster when we were going down the screen. It was actually really fun. We got down to camp at around 9:40, I think. So we left camp at 2:20, got up to the summit at 6:40, and we're back down by 9:40. And we hung out, had a meal, and tried to regain some energy before we started going all the way back down.
Mzuri sana wageni wakaribishwa Kilimanjaro, hakuna matata, 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 jambo bwana, habari gani? Mzuri sana wageni wakaribishwa Kilimanjaro, hakuna matata, hakuna matata, hakuna matata, hakuna matata, hakuna matata. Mwisho men. Hakuna matata. Hakuna matata.
Koja bado
kwenye kampuni hii. Amana.